Good morning or good day. Rock and roll at the market. So let's rock and roll with real-time daily trading ideas. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. We will speak about trading ideas, strategies, markets. We maybe 1 or 2 questions from your side directly answered in our webinar. Our goal is every day the same, even today on Thursday, 11th of October 2018. So let's have a nice start like every day. And like every day, we will start with our risk disclaimer. Forex and CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. If you're a starter, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with long trading, short trading, leverage trading, and your personal risk management. If you'd like to read the full risk disclaimer, just visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarkets.com, and you will find the long version there. And maybe also some other information you'd like to check, like the key information documents, the kits, everything to find on our web pages like admiralmarkets.com. Also the different options and offers for retail clients and professional clients since August 2018. If you are in the European Union, there are different options for retail clients and professional clients. A picture shows more than 1,000 words. As a retail client, you will have bigger margin requirements. 2 prominent examples. DAX 30 and euro dollar. Margin requirements could be quite different between retail clients and professional clients. If you like to learn more about that, just visit one of our web pages. Here you see a specific link. Retail clients will get a benefit of an unlimited protection against negative balances. Professional clients will have not this protection, but some brokers and of course also Admiral Markets have additional protection. It's called negative balance protection policy. Here also professional clients will get a protection up to 50,000 British pounds, what is around about 70,000 euro, following the terms of this policy. Check it out on admiralmarkets.com if you're interested to get a professional client status. This is me. My name is Jens. I'm talking from the Berlin office of Admiral Markets. We are a big international broker. We have over 18 country offices. So my English is made in Germany, but I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is the day trader of today. This is our scheme. On Monday, it's Jay's Day. On Tuesday, it's Paul's Day. On Wednesday, it's Giancarlo's Day. Like today, on Thursday, it's Markus' Day. On Friday, it's DX Day, our leading day traders live every business day, every trading day to the same time. And of course, if you like to trade Forex and CFDs, you'll get many benefits only with us. For example, DAX 30 or also euro dollar triple spread of just 0.8 points or pips without additional commission. Also here, check all the details out on admiralmarkets.com. There you'll find also the contact details. You can call us, you can send us email or visit YouTube or Facebook. Usually all live webinars will be available as a recorded video a couple of hours later on our YouTube channel. And here you see the specific link. Enough from my side. Now it's already time for our day trader of today. Good morning, good day. Markus, what's your view to the markets today? Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Jens, for the great introduction. No, that's not me. I look a little bit different. Warm welcome to our webinar this morning. And yes, I need the right screen. So I cannot do that. Jens, you have to do that. You have to give me the right screen.
I did, but maybe I need to switch again.
Technical issues. Here we are. So great. Now we got it. Okay, here, success is not a fantasy, it's a formula. Ladies, my dears, thanks that you're being a part of the webinar. This is our trading approach, outcoming of the correction in trend direction we want to work. It has a higher probabilities of 72% if we have, or if we make sure that the bigger trend is running in the same direction we want to trade with our signal trade. And this is a really successful trading approach. And these are our rules. That's our rules. Trend we need, correction we need, not to major the trend, waiting for the rebound. Balance candle is helping us by balance candle, Heikin-Ashi. And rule number 5, the Fibonacci market profile will show you our targets. So this here we are. And I'm so blamed because I have to offend something. I made a great mistake last week. And of course, I'm only a human trader. And you can see it's a British pound against Swiss franc. And here our results from last week. And I will show you we had a bad week last week with a minus, with a losers. but this was the first week since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the great September, and it's the first week with a loser week. So, and one of these losers, and especially British pound Swiss franc, was my mistake, and I have to offend it. I was too early. I was to be earlier than the market, and that was my great mistake. And especially, let me show you, this was this one. I get inside of the market here. You can see here, and I didn't wait if I have a trend. You know, I say it every week, wait for a trend. I want to be more smart than the market, and I was a loser in this trend. So I'm a human. But you see, nobody is perfect, and someone who has sometimes you have your own opinion to the market, and that's really worse. That's really bad. We have to wait, and that was the lesson for myself, and that was the punishment of the market for me. A great loser. Okay, it was my money management. It's not a problem, but it's a lot too much anger for me because I broke my own rules. So I offended to you, and now you can see I'm a normal trader like you. And the other one was Aussie US dollar. That was a correct mistrade, a correct failed trade, because we had here the trend, we had the correction. Here was the balance candle, but the market decided to go more lower, and here was the trend break. Here was our stop, and now that was a correct loser. It was a correct mistake. Okay, but as you can see, we have 3 great winners this week, and I will show you Aussie Canadian dollar. You remember we prepared it last week for a divergence here, and seasonal a little bit more higher prices, and we are very far in an unfair valued price level, because the point of control is very far away from us, above of us, and we have to make the trading in direction of the point of control. And you can see Aussie Canadian dollar is working like our Dow 5 Pro approach, outcoming of the correction with the support of the bigger trend, and in direction of the real price, of the real fairly valued price. And the price, the point of control is far away from us, to the upper side. And now we are in the winning zone. Here we are trading from red to red, the first step. And maybe we can switch our real target from this point up to the point of control. And here at our primary target, we can switch our stop into the plus, maybe a little bit above our entry, and then we can work. We can let the market decide how much money we will earn. Next one is Aussie US dollar. No, that was the loser. Euro Canadian dollar. We prepared it last week, you remember, and you could see in the daily chart we had here this great divergence here. On this side here, great divergence, and that's the big information. We made a rebound here exactly at the point of control. Here was high volume. Here was a great point. Here was a big point to make a long trade if in the hourly chart, and you can see, look at this one. Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. And we had the trend, we had here this our balance candles, we went inside of the market, and now forest run, and especially we came outside of the unfair valued price segment, Our point of control lies here far away above with us. And now this is the way we want to have our special, our finally target here, maybe here a little bit more above. This is a great winner. You could see I placed my stop into the plus, and now the market will decide how much money I will earn with that. Great stuff, great information. And the next one is New Zealand US dollar. You can see here. We prepared it last week as well. We had here this divergence. We had a little bit information about the seasonal from rising prices. We came outside of the price of the extremely situation because the fair value, the fairly valued price is here in the green zone. The point of control is far away above of us, and now this is the direction. This is the direction of the trend. And in the hourly chart, we made here our rules, trend, correction, not too major, balance candle, and then FIBO Pro and market profile will show us our target. You can see we had here the trend. Let me show. We had here the trend. Here was the balance candle. Here was the entry, a little bit down, but now the price is working for us, is supporting us, and you can see we are in the red zone. The fair valued zone is above of us. The point of control is above of us. This is the way the price will make in a normal way. This is the behavior of every prices go back to the fairly valued zone. So that was our currently trades. Now I had for the coming 5 days, trading days, I have only 2 new proposals for us. First of all, euro against Aussie dollar. And you can see here more than one information. Look at this one. First of all, we have here this double high. And next one, you can see we are very far in an unfairly valued price. It's an unfair price here because the green zone, the fairly valued price is very low. And the price has always the behavior to go back where it is fairly valued. It's with every price in this behavior. And this is the reason why we are looking for the short trades. And you can see the seasonals are a little bit rising down or decreasing down here. And this is the reason we want to show in the hourly chart. And you can see the point of control is below of us. And now we are waiting for a trend. That was my great mistake in the British pound Swiss franc. You can see here, I had the same situation here. We are in the red zone because the fairly valued zone is below. And I wanted to make an early trade. That's wrong. I have to wait. That was my fault. I have to wait until we have a trade. And now here the same. You can see as at this moment, we stabilizing here at the back. Here you can see this is the border of the extremely zone and the fairly valued zone. And now we are waiting for a trade, for the rebound, for a correction, new movement. And then if we have this correction up to the border of the extremely to the fairly valued price, then we can make this trend. And this is the situation I'm going to wait for. So put it on your watch list if you want, or euro against Aussie dollar. And the last one for the next 5 days, New Zealand Swiss franc. You can see we have here a little bit, a very small trend. Let me show you. Movement, correction, movement, correction, up to this point too. It's awesome. It's all really pinpointed here, the point 2 here. And now here a little bit stabilization here. And all of that in the unfairly priced zone, in the red zone, because the point of control is above of us. and now we are going to make this the next movement. And this is the reason why I'm looking in the hourly chart. This is our bigger trend. We need the support of the bigger trend always. You can see that there are currently results here. How does it work? And now you can see we are actually in the fairly value price zone of the market profile. The market profile shows you if you are in a fairly value price zone or not. And on every price of bananas or cars or currencies or futures or whatever you want, every time if you can ask how much is it, you have the answer. It is, it costs, you have a price. And every price on this earth has a fairly valued price level and an unfair value price level as well in the currency market. So we have our trend, we have our rules, and the market profile in the currency market shows you what are the big players are thinking about the price. And the big players in the market, the banks, the funds, whatever, they are making the price. And with the market profile in the currency market, we can see where we are. You don't need to work blind in the market, no more blind in the market. So, and in the hourly chart, you can see we are around the point of control. And now we have to wait if we have our rules, because we need a trend. Maybe this one, and now a correction, a next movement, and the next correction, and then we can go up in the direction of the upper trend, in the direction of the trend. Maybe, or maybe we have a little bit smaller. Look at this one. You can, just a moment, a little bit more scaling. So now this one, maybe we have a trend, movement, correction, movement, and now we have to wait if the price come back to the point of control, maybe a little bit in this price segment. You can see high volume there. Here was a long time where the price is keeping here. And now if we have a stabilization there, then that's our great chance to make a long trend like FIBO Pro, in, out, earn money. That's all. So that's my proposal for the next 5 days. And if I have the permission of Jens, I can answer the question I have here. How do I get the green-red shadow shown in your charts? It's an indicator. It's not published, not yet. I hope we can publish it during this week or next week. If I have the start, if I have the permission to make it publish, I will let you know in the next webinars or on my homepage. Where are your settings on the indicator? Yes. Oh, the volume is based on trades from Admiral clients. Of course, it's I guess Admiral Markets has the prices of the liquidity pools, and but it's in the higher time frame. It's not so important because in the currency markets you cannot see the real volume. It's only a market profile. It's not a volume indicator because you cannot see in the currency market the volume. It's over-the-count market. It's a market profile. So it's not important how much, how many contracts, how many lots they are traded here, because it shows you where is the price fairly valued and where not. It's a great information. So as I said, it's not published, not yet, but I hope till during this week or till the next week. And maybe you are interested about the markets because we had a great sharply decrease yesterday, and so let's where is my market? Let's Dow Jones. Here's the Dow Jones. So let me see this one. So as you can see, the price is were sharply decreased yesterday. Yes, and that was not a surprise, because we are very far in an extremely zone. You can see the price, the fair value price is below. Here is the point of control. And you could see we have a divergence here on the upper side. Look at this one. It wasn't a surprise. Let me show you. Look at this one. Here was our divergence on the lowest, on the upper side. You can see, and the price was reacted. No more, not less. It's not a crash. No, it's not a crash. It's only a correction. No more, no less. It's only a price which is going back in the fairly valued zone. You can see the point of control is lying here. It's placed here. It's not a problem. But the seasonals will show you rising prices, and it's only correction. No more and no less. And the same in look at this one in the hourly chart. Let me see. In the hourly chart here, a similar situation. You can see here. Here you can see. Look at this one. It's so easy to see, and you never have to working blind in the market. You can see we are very extremely far in an unfairly valued price. You can see here the fairly valued price was very, very far away to the lower side. And here you could see the trend is working, and the trend is outcoming of an extremely zone. And always, that's a promise. It's always, the price goes always back in the fairly valued zone. Always. It's a normal behavior of prices. And this is why we have to use it. Why we have to use a market profile that you can figure out where are you in the prices. Are you in a fairly valued or in an unfairly valued price level? And this will, look at this one. I show it in my running, in my working here. Always from an extremely zone back to a fairly valued price segment. This is what we need. That's a great information we need. That's a it's a profile. It's a professional tool. The big money uses this because the big money creates the market profile, and we can use it for our trades. Maybe you will find more information on my homepage. You know it, it's well known. And so this is my opinion about the market. I guess we are still in the correction of the market in the Dow Jones. You can see the trend is working. And now, what will happen now? What is the highest probability? What will happen now? You see, we are very far in the trend, in a movement. Maybe the price will make a double bottom here right now, and we have a little bit place or space for the next correction. But as long as it doesn't leave the price here is the last correction zone, a correction or the trend is able to continue. So be patient, no shorts anymore. You are in an unfairly valued price segment, and for a long, it's too early. Be patient. That's my opinion about the market. I hope you will learn something about that. More information on my homepage, and I wish you a great rest of the week. Enjoy a sunny day wherever you are. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your lifetime that you're being a part of this webinar. And with this in our mind, back to Jens.
And never forget, you have a great benefit with CFD trading. It's one side, the leverage, but the more important side, even now in these hard days, long and short trading. Too many people still just make long trades. Never forget, two directions, up and down, long and short. So always, if you plan a new trade, think about going long or going short. Tomorrow is another day. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. So tomorrow, another trader with another style. Hope to see you all again. And if you'd like to see and watch that again, couple of hours later, it will be visible in our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/AdmiralMarketsFX and you can see it in a couple of hours. Greetings from Berlin office. Thanks. Bye-bye.